Hi-ho, everyone! This week we're going to be talking about the designer's uncanny ability to see all of the problems just at the wrong time, in the middle of a project and being able to highlight why something may or may not work. Well, for all those goal-driven, critical thinking people on the team, this can be somewhat discouraging. It can be frustrating knowing that perhaps the best answer isn't the one that you're driving to. But this is what designers are good at, and this is what we should be applauding them for. So if we're trying to figure out how to create better outcomes, then using design as a tactic is amazing because it actually helps you veer towards the right answers. Now, in a goal-driven critical thinking organization though, this can create conflict, and the designers need to be the one that change this approach. So how do designers create this change? You simply just can't say I don't want goals, because that's not going to be a positive outcome for the business. What we need to do is say, how do we make those goals smaller and incremental to get people on board? So here's an example. If you were working on, say, an e-commerce workflow where you had 5 or 6 pages, and somewhere in the middle of the project you realized, hey, I could probably get rid of 2 pages here to make this even better. Well, that in the beginning of the project might have been nice, but once you're in the middle of it, that could create some frustration. Now, if I'm an engineer on the project, that might sound like a good idea, but the reality is you've created a lot of extra work for me. So in order to sell a better outcome and get people motivated in the middle of the project, you're going to have to make the goals smaller. You're going to have to help the team see incrementally how making these changes will create a better outcome. So this week's 5 insights are really meant to help you figure out how do you create goals and how do you balance them with outcomes. And that's a wrap for this week. I'm looking forward to hearing your challenges of trying to set goals and figure out how to create positive outcomes. Send me a line, click on the links below. Looking forward to hearing from you. Till next week.